Good afternoon. We are live here on Twitch. We're about to get the next two games underway. We're about to host Northwestern, who is, well, having a bad year. And then after that, we are going to hit the road and go to Indiana. So, like I said, we're going to get week 7 and week 8 out of the way here here shortly. And then we're gonna keep the season moving forward. So yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. So again, I want to thank everybody who's been following along and just kind of keeping up with things. So we're playing Northwestern this week, and gonna do a little bit of self scouting here. Here we go. So we have for Northwestern, their starting quarterback is Devin Crumpler. He is a redshirt senior from Trussville, Alabama. Okay, never mind. I just looked up and noticed he's injured. So the starting quarterback that we're going to deal with is redshirt junior Stephen Barney from Brookhaven, Mississippi. He started this year. He's played 3 games this year. He's thrown for 536 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So, yeah, this is going to be, knowing this and then seeing who his backups are. Yeah, this game's going to be a wash. If Crumpler was playing, which I'm actually kind of intrigued to know what he has for an injury. No, okay. Alright, let me go into the injury report and let's take a look then. Because I'm actually kind of curious. But we don't have any injuries going into this game, but we have Crumpler for Northwestern who... Oh, that's it. A broken thumb. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be it for them, so interesting. Alright, so we're going to get into this game, Northwestern in Michigan, and we're going to see how it goes. Alright, so we're going to head into Ann Arbor, face Northwestern, and look to continue running the table here in the Big Ten.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. Taking on
Northwestern is 1-3 going into this. They're 0-2 in Big Ten play. Looking to avoid going 0-3, but yeah, we've got a pretty good chance that they're not. So we got overcast conditions, 51 degrees.
The Wolverines will get us started with
nasty conditions here in Ann Arbor, but hey, this is what you expect. Touchback, ball comes out at the 25.
Yard line. The Wildcats
We have
offense
won
is on the field
11
for the first time today.
matchups in a row. We
And the
beat
adrenaline
Northwestern
is pumping on
52 to
overdrive in
nothing
games like
in
this,
our last
guys, and it's
matchup.
crucial to get your emotions.
And the defense will take the field. So they marched down the field and put together a decent drive, getting themselves a field goal. A.J. Melvin hit a 46-yard field goal, and they take a 3-0 lead. Can't argue with that. And Michigan's offense will take the field. Devin Sprinkle back in the backfield with Feeney, who's going to take the handoff and only get 2 yards.
Stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that play.
Whoa. Okay.
Nowhere
I didn't
close
expect
on
that.
one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking down the middle.
Oh, and an interception, unfortunately. Number 47 for Northwestern picks it off. They're trying to go across the middle, and
man, what a great break on the football.
Well,
nice job seeing it squeeze.
ended up throwing an
Guys,
interception.
man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your
Burton
first.
with the
Your
pick.
first interception. He'll
Sammy
always remember
Burton
this moment.
with the interception. And Northwestern's going to have a chance to add to their lead, which they do with another field goal, and they're up 6-0 as we're going to take it. Start with the ball at the 25.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0.
And hand it off to Dom Thrasher. He gets 8 on the carry.
And winning first
Start
downs is
the
a
next
priority
drive.
for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack.
With the
You know
handoff,
percentages.
Thrasher
It's usually pretty good on
barrels
first
his
down.
way ahead
Run
for the
football.
first
So
down.
Then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
You
And
guys
we're
have
looking at
both
first
played in
and 10.
rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so...
And Jeff Alexander getting a little screen pass out. 22 yards on that carry. 22 yards on that hookup.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And Sprinkle's going to take it. He's going to pick up 5 on the option run.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your
Cross,
responsibility
and
is.
that
Then you
was
see
looked
when
like
he
that
keeps
was
the
Ramon
football, you got to go
Pena.
tag him.
Yep,
The
that
problem
was.
is, these guys are
And
such good
Emmett
athletes.
Tucker
They're
from
so hard
Northwestern
to
is
catch
down with an
once
injury.
they do pull the football, but it's kind of like the hidden hat
And
trick.
we're looking at
where's the
3rd
ball?
and
It's underneath
inches.
this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
And the Wolverines are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try
Oh,
to
and
run for it. Stop
damn,
in
they
the
blew
back
that
end,
up.
this
3-yard
defense
loss,
is
and we're looking at
forced them
4th
into
down. 4th and
It's
4.
amazing how play by a defensive end in the
Northwestern's
backfield
defense
can
is
really
not
swing
playing
the
around.
momentum, not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
And we're going to throw it out. Pena's going to make... No, I'm sorry. That
To get behind the
was
sticks a little bit, to get those sacks,
Conklin,
to get
I'm
those
sorry.
tackles for losses.
Conklin
You see
makes
so
the
much
catch.
stumping in college
Yeah,
football
Pena's on the other
up front
side.
with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Pena with the catch, and he's going to get 10. We're going to get up to the 21.
21-yard line, pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of
And
the shotgun,
Thrasher
they go to the ground.
gets
Stopped
some
at
good
the
blocks. He gets
13-yard
8 on the
line as they
counter
try to
run.
Turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Going for 6.
Oh, we tried to fade to Alexander, but that did not go according to plan. We're looking at 3rd and 2 from the 13.
The option look.
Pitch it Sprinkle, and that's going to end up... I'm sorry, picked it to Thrasher. That's going to get us the first down to the 11.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's
all right,
we're
looking at 1st and 10.
Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the
and
right
the throw. Oh, it's swatted away by number
play,
10 there.
It is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And those stings.
Looking at 2nd and 10 from the 11.
Opportunity to get in the end zone to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback.
Thrasher's going to punch through the hole. Get the 3rd and 10 from the 1. 3rd and inches from the 1. Steven Sampson is down on the field for Northwestern. So another injury timeout.
Gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring.
Jeff Feeney is in the backfield with Sprinkle. He's going to take the handoff and
they bring him down.
they're going to stop him right at the doorstep, but it's going to be 1st and goal. It's enough. Thrasher's in the backfield with Sprinkle again. Going to hand it to Thrasher, and he's just going to punch it in the end zone, and Michigan is on the board with a touchdown. We're an extra point away from being up 7-6.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better.
And the extra point is up, and it is good. We're now ahead 7-6.
Let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them,
here comes the kick. It is away into the end zone for a touchback. And they'll start with the ball at the 25-yard line. 55 seconds left on the first. So we are now into the second quarter. 9:03 to go as they punted it away. A 16-yard return by Ty Conklin, and we have the ball in plus territory at the 48-yard line. And off to Thrasher. He makes a cut, gets the first and more up to the 29-yard line. And we're going to activate the no huddle and just keep it moving.
And those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice.
Blade with the catch coming across the middle. He's down at the 18.
That's who they are. They won't compromise. If you get to stick around here recently, a lot of success too.
Off play action on first down.
Alexander with the catch coming off the route, and he got 3.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire.
Pena with the catch. He gets the first. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Running out of answers. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line.
We're going to throw it out of bounds. Sprinkle just, he wasn't comfortable with the throw, and we couldn't really get away from anybody.
First down in the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Oh, and another interception, unfortunately.
He goes down.
Tried to throw it across the Poe, and number 10, Stingley, watched the ball the entire way and picked it off. So they will have the ball at the 20. 7:34 left in the half. And Northwestern finally puts up a touchdown. They take the lead 13-7 as Barney hit Daring Hook for a 26-yard score.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then
Throw to Conklin. He gets 5 on that catch.
Those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
Throw it out to Poe. He's going to get the first down and more up to the 45.
Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it?
Poe with another catch. Exactly this one for 6.
Because you got so many guys.
2nd and 4 inside of 5 minutes.
So much damage on the field. Find my matchup.
Thrasher back there with Sprinkle, and he's going to take the handoff, get the first down and more. Break a tackle and get up to the 34-yard line. He's got 61 yards on 9 carries.
Running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job.
Feeney is in the backfield with Sprinkle. He's going to take the handoff, break through the hole, get the first down up to the 20, and we're just going to keep it going. Thrasher is back in the backfield again. He's going to take a handoff, go up the middle. He's going to get about 9 as he gets dropped at the 11-yard line, getting himself up to 70 yards. We're looking at 2nd and 1 from the 11. And another handoff. Thrasher gets the first down. And starting center Quentin Wing is down with an injury. He'll be replaced by Jeff Meeklin. As we've got 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Moving on the ground, now back to work. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it.
Throw. Alexander Pena. I think that was Pena.
He's been a matchup problem all season long.
Yep, that was
just
Pena.
Don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards.
Pena with the catch across the middle. We're looking at 2nd and goal from the 4.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to
Sprinkle in the backfield with Thrasher. And they're going to do the read option, and Thrasher's going to break it up the middle. And Michigan is an extra point away from taking the lead with a score of 13-13.
This running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up for the point after and the lead.
And the kick is up. It is good. We take a 14-13 lead, 3:12 left. And Quentin Wing is done for the game, and probably a few weeks. He suffered a broken collarbone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind.
So he's probably going to be out at least 4 weeks, probably, maybe longer.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start.
We'll get the diagnosis on him after the game. So a 6-yard punt return by Ty Conklin. We'll get the ball with 1:55 at the 38-yard line.
Plenty of time left.
We've got a 1-point lead. We do get the ball to begin the second half.
2 minutes.
Okay, Conklin, we're going to pull him. We'll do was we'll put Alexander.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
And that one's to Pena. Pena makes a move, breaks the tackle, gets to the 33. And Sprinkle has 127 yards.
As a
And
defense, how scary is it having to
Pena
defend
now
this
has
guy? He's one of
532
the fastest players
receiving
in America.
yards on the
And you saw it
season.
on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
looking to throw on first down.
Oh, they're trying to go across the middle to Alexander, but that one got shut down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time.
Got 120 left. Poe makes the catch across the middle. He's going to get the first down to the 19-yard line.
Way too small. The guy was
And
not
we're looking
open,
at
so
first and
that
10
didn't
from
have
the
a chance to be
19.
complete.
The Wolverines have it with a first
Conklin
and 10.
is out right now with a
From the red zone, looking for a space.
with the arm issue, and Amani Shatu with the touchdown catch as Michigan is now up 20-13 with an extra point to come.
And they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Amani just comes across the middle, makes the catch, and he is into the end zone. Sprinkle 14-21, 159 yards with that touchdown. I'll be completely honest, I think he's probably going to be done after this half. The 2 interceptions just aren't doing it for me.
And the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
So 55 seconds to go in the half. This one's going to be a touchback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out.
Ball's at the 25-yard line. And we will get the ball back with 27 seconds to go at the 22-yard line. Alexander with a 2-yard return on the punt. We're going to go ahead and make some looks. I want to check the injury report. So, yeah. All right. So, Conklin is back and healthy, so we'll make that change here shortly.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
Nope, never mind. He's not. All right. So, we'll keep it the way it is.
To the air on first down.
Quick. Oh, and he got separated. Shatu got separated from the ball. That hurt.
Couldn't connect on first
We're going to throw it out to Poe. He's going to make the catch. We'll take him down at the 33. I mean, at this point, this is just...
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Trying to get behind the defense.
Oh, mother... Yeah, he got laid out. That was unfortunate.
One more play before the teams head to the
All right, so we're just going to hand it to Thrasher, run out the clock, and go into the half. And Thrasher's going to get 7 on the carry, end up with 83 as we end the first half. Michigan is up 21-13. Dom Thrasher, the player spotlight, 13 carries, 83 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to.
So we're going to start with the ball to begin the second half.
Let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the kick is up and away, and it's going to be a touchback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Going to start at the 25-yard line.
Michigan offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Hand off to Thrasher. He gets a first down and more. He's on the move up to the 44. Broke 100 yards. He's got 102 on the ground right now.
To it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Poe across the middle, and he makes the catch, gets 9 up to the 47.
A little short of the first down. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top.
Pena with the catch, coming across the middle. He breaks the tackle, breaks another one, and he's into the end zone with a touchdown. And Michigan increases their lead even more as Ramon Pena gets into the end zone, and Michigan is an extra point away from being up by 15. Ramon Pena coming across the middle, makes that catch, broke one tackle there, broke another one there, and then just ran. He was gone. Ramon Pena with that touchdown catch. Sprinkle up to 226 with 2 touchdowns right now.
Get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Extra point is up. It is good. We're up 28-13. 3 plays, 75 yards, 56 seconds.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Kentucky needs to pick
And the
up
kick
the pace,
is up
but
and
this
away
puppy is far from
into
over.
the end zone. It's
And
going to
with
be
this
down for a
crowd there in
touchback.
Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
That was a 47-yard touchdown catch by Ramon Pena. And we're going to get the ball back at the 15 after a punt. That was a fair caught by Amani Shatu. We will start at the 15.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
All right, Conklin is healthy. Question is when we're going to bring him back in. Thrasher with the carry up the middle. He gets down at the 33 as he continues to pile on yards.
Another good run, man. He has been picking up yards in bunches today.
He's at 121 right now.
And he's showing no signs of
And
slowing
that total
down.
is only
This
going to
guy
keep
just gets
growing.
better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
There's a handoff. Thrasher breaks a couple of tackles. He gets 8. He's up to 129 right now on 16
This
carries.
shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do
Go
that.
ahead and give
run
him
the
a
football. And you're not
rest
seeing
after this
offense
one.
call
We're
these
going to
run
bring
plays
George
back
Eckel
to
in,
back. They
and
are trying to be physical
Thrasher
and
gets the
trying to stay
first.
on the field.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays
And
you
he's
know.
going to have
get you
132
first downs,
yards
get you
and
some
2
extra set of
touchdowns
downs, then
at
you
this
can go
point.
make big plays.
The Wolverines have it with a
George
1st and 10.
Eckel is in the backfield as he's going to take
Out
the
of the gun,
his
inside,
first
hand
handoff.
looking for a crease.
Run for 10 as Emmett Tucker from Northwestern is down with an injury. Looks to be holding either his knee or his hamstring, and we got an injury timeout.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
And a quick throw out to Alexander with the catch, and he gets the first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense.
And Eckel takes the option and gets stood up for no gain on the carry.
And I think some people
Northwestern doing their best right now
to
ensure that they don't get embarrassed, but they're still getting embarrassed. Zaire Blade with the first down catch.
Find those good ones.
We're up to 2:47.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a
Jeff
possession.
Feeney in the backfield
You
now.
have to take one.
He takes a handoff. He gets a couple of blocks. He gets the first down, and he gets dropped at the goal line. And
That's a big key for this offense. Now,
we're about to punch in for another score here.
You got to just keep getting positive yards. You gotta
Feeney
keep
with
the third
39
downs
yards
manageable
on just
so you
4
can stay on the
carries.
field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the Wolverines trying to get a
And
touchdown
Eckel
on 1st and goal.
Takes the handoff, but he gets caught from behind. No
Right
touchdown.
on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Another handoff,
And
and
he
nope.
never
He
had a
gets
chance.
stuffed in the
Just
backfield.
stopped cold as soon as he got it.
3rd and 4.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative.
And son of a bitch.
He gets there.
And we get sacked down to the 13. Going to be looking at a 31-yard field goal.
I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here.
And that one's going to be up and good, 31-13.
I want to give myself that
Northwestern bend, but don't break on the defense, essentially.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And this one's going to be kicked into the end zone and a touchback. 3:57 to go.
The Northwestern offense returns.
Defense will take over. And a fumble recovery by Hugo Luna. And Michigan's going to have the ball at the 27-yard line. We're going to go ahead and make some changes on the offensive side of the ball. Sprinkle is done for the day as Danny Felix will come in. Thrasher is also done for the day as we will have George Eckel and Jeff Feeney take over. Let me see here. Yeah, Vince Hicks and Feeney will take over for kick return. Punt returns will have Hicks take over for Conklin. Receivers, we're going to keep Conklin in. I'm going to take Pena. I'm going to pull Pena, and we're going to put Badgett in. And then Reuben will come in for Alexander. And we're gonna pull. I think we're gonna. Let's see. Let me look at the slot receiver. We're gonna move Amani Shatu into the slot for Jeff Alexander. So we're going to make some wholesale changes with the majority of the offense because this is to the point where it's time to get some backup, some game experience, keep them happy, and make sure that they don't transfer. Jeff Feeney with the handoff. He gets 7 on the carry. He's up to 46 yards right now. Another handoff to Feeney, and he doesn't get a carry as they came off the side with a blitz.
They'll try to
nice
move the chains
stop.
on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll try to get the first.
Badgett coming across the middle. He makes the catch. He gets the first down up to the 11. And we're within 2 minutes.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the hole is
Eckel
on
is
arm,
in the
sit
backfield
down.
with
You only need a little bit of yards on this
Felix, and he
get the
gets
conversion,
nothing.
Move the sticks.
And
we've got a double injury. Poe is out for Michigan. And then I didn't catch the name of the guy for Northwestern.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone.
Alrighty, so
to cover to pick up that first down.
This should be interesting.
Back to pass.
Badgett with the catch, and he's going to get taken down at the goal line. Poe is out with a pec strain. Zaire Blade will step in.
So much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone.
We got 1st and goal.
How to get leverage on a man, and these wide receivers are dangerous now.
Going to hand it off to Eckel. He's going to get into the end zone, and Michigan is going to increase their lead, 37-13.
Quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Eckel, 7 carries, 10 yards, and that touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
And here comes the extra point. It is up. It is good. 38-13.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead.
And the
They're
kick
trying to hold on
is
to
up and away into the end zone, and this is going to be a touchback.
And he'll
Ball
just
comes out
take a
at
knee in
the
this
25-yard line. Northwestern will take over, and they will give us the ball back with 22 seconds to go as Vince Hicks returns the punt 8 yards. We have the ball at the 38-yard line.
Opening
And
snap
Danny
of this
Felix
drive comes
is-
from the 38-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Amani makes the catch. He gets 6 on
I
the
tell you, this slot
6,
receiver, he really
and
does
that will
give his
be
quarterback a nice option. Runs
almost.
really good routes.
This will
He's
be
got
the last
nice
play of the
hands. You
quarter.
saw it on that last play.
Second down, he'll throw it.
And the throw, Badgett with the catch.
They get him down,
He's
and
up
that'll
to
be
the
the final
47
play
as
of
we
the
get
third
ready to
period.
open the final
We've reached the end of the
final
period,
quarter
and
as Mr.
Michigan has the
Brightside
lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's
is
take a
playing
quick
in the
look at
stadium
national rankings.
as usual to signify the start of the final quarter. Michigan is on the bright side of this game as they are, well, they've got complete and utter control, 38-13. They have the ball at the 47.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
And here's
Wants
a
to go
hit.
up top on first down.
And the throw,
And it's
and
incomplete,
he
deflected, knocked
unfortunately
away by the
dropped
knee.
it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was
Blade
not
with the
open.
catch across the
That's
middle.
why that one
He
fell
gets
incomplete.
7.
They
Looking
stop
at
him
3rd and
almost
3 from
immediately.
the
Short
40.
gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to
And the
pound
handoff to
their way
Feeney.
ahead.
He's going to get the first down and more. He breaks the tackle.
He's got enough for
He
the
gets
first
taken down
They'll
at the
spot him at the
24-yard line. Feeney with
And the
62
Wolverines
yards on the
have this
ground
offense
already.
rolling.
And a handoff to Echo. Echo is going to
They'll
get
give him a couple
2
on that
on the
with
carry.
2nd and 8 coming up.
He's up to 12 yards
Well, the
on
defense
8
trailing,
carries
they're
with
trying
1
to
touchdown.
dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call
And another
that time.
carry here
Blowing the
for
run play
Echo
up
as
for
he's
a
going to take the
huge
hand
loss.
off,
We're probably
make a
gonna
cut,
see that again. They're
get the
trying to find a
first
way
up
to
to
create a
the
takeaway,
13-yard
create
line.
negative plays and get the ball back.
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Echo takes the handoff, and he's going to go up the middle, break another tackle, and into the end zone. And Michigan increases their lead with another touchdown, 44-13, as George Echo has his second rushing touchdown of the game. And the route is, if there was any debate on if this game was a route, well, there ain't no debate no more.
Their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
All right, so here comes the extra point, and it is up.
And they did
It
tack
is
on
good.
the extra point.
45-13, 8 plays, 62 yards, 3:06 off the clock.
Quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that
And
produced the
the
likes
kick
of Kick
is
Butkus
up
and
away
Red
into the
Grange
end
has
zone,
some
and that's
work
going to
to
be a
do before
touchback.
This is over. They're up.
And we are going to watch the defense do its thing. So Northwestern answers with a touchdown finally. A 2-yard run by Stephen Barney. And they are up 45 or down 45-20.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense.
Feeney in the backfield with Felix. He's going to take the handoff, go up the middle, and get himself 4 yards.
Defense bottles him up.
Feeney's got
And here's the
66
mindset
yards
here
on 7
Fourth quarter,
carries.
He's got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware
And
of
another
the clock.
handoff
You don't
just
wanna
to
snap it
Echo.
too
He's going to
quickly.
get nothing as he
Probably
gets
just
stopped
doing
by
safe
Dante
runs
Stingley.
inside the tackles like you saw right
We're looking
there.
at 3rd and
You
6.
just gotta execute.
And we're
You
about
gotta
to
be
go
aware,
inside
but
of
you've
4
got
minutes.
This game in hand, so long as you don't turn it over.
3rd and long, and he'll
Oh,
try to
shit.
go for
He
it.
got sacked.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Steven Sampson.
And the defense there goes
He
zone
broke
coverage.
through
Maybe confused
and-
the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass
And
rush
the
to get
punt.
home.
And
Able to get
this
the
one
first one of the day
is
away.
going to
They did have to send him out
be
3
fair
times in
caught
that victory last
at
week.
the 11. 3:33 to go in the game. Danny Felix got sacked for 10 yards. Oh, we're going to get the ball back as Stephen Burney got sacked on the 4th down play. We're going to have the ball at the 27-yard line with 2:38 to go.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After a punt on their last
Echo is in the
possession,
backfield.
they are
He's
set
going to
up
take the
in
handoff
close
from
territory
Felix.
this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't
And
matter if they
gets
scored
stuffed.
a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away.
Magic
Now,
coming across.
let's
He's
get
going to
this
take the
offense
little
back
pop
rolling
pass.
again,
He's going to
create
take
some
off
momentum.
running.
Just get a few
Get the first down
downs
and
in
more
scoring
towards the
position.
goal line as he's going to get shoved
Nudge
out
it
of
in. Not sure
bounds
you could get much
at the
closer, but
2.
it'll be 1st and goal.
And speaking of the 2, we're at the 2-minute timeout. 1:58 to go. Ball is on the 2-yard line.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of
Ironically.
downs.
Hand off to Feeney. He's going to go up the middle, punch it in, and Michigan scores yet again, putting us up 51 to 20.
What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
We're inside of 2 minutes with 1:56 to go. And the extra point is up 3 plays, 27 yards, 42 seconds. After a failed 4th down attempt by Northwestern, they will get the ball, and I was about to say I would expect a return, and they did, getting it only to the 13. And we will get the ball back with 35 seconds to go as they had to punt it away. Vince Hicks gets 8 on the return. We got 35 seconds, and honestly, we are about to just kneel on the ball and get the hell out of here. We're kneeling on the ball. The clock is running. And that is going to be the ball game as the final seconds count down. Mission is going to walk out of here with a 52-20 victory over Northwestern. And the trophy will stay in Ann Arbor for the 12th year in a row. Dom Thrasher, player of the game, 17, 132, and 2 touchdowns.
It's a relief.
Of course, you know,
and it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of
DeMarco Frico finishes 19 of 28, 247, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Danny Felix, 6 of 7, 66 yards. Dom Thrasher, 17 for 132 with 2 touchdowns. George Eccles, 12 carries, 35 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Jeff Feeney, 8 for 68 with a touchdown. Ramon Pena, 6 for 106 with a touchdown. John Poe, 5 for 54. Nate Badgett, 4 for 53. And then Alexander, 3 for 36. Amani Shitu, 2 for 25 with a touchdown. We ended up with 4 sacks on the day, 2 from Shanua Looney. Cordell Keaton had 1. Isaiah Penny had 1, and then James Crease had the... Oh, no, I'm sorry. There were only 3. So it's Penny, Keaton, and Looney had the interception, or sacks. No interceptions from Michigan. Northwestern, they did have 2. One by Dante Stingley, the other one by Sammy Burton. Northwestern defense had 2 sacks, one from Steven Sampson, the other one from Zach Pryor. For the offense, Stephen Berry, 14 of 36, 208, 1 touchdown. For the rushing, Pete Anderson, 11 for 88 yards. Berry had 11 for negative 17, and a touchdown. Receiving wise, Trent Ramsey, 7 catches, 125. And then Darren Hook, 2 catches, 40 yards, 1 touchdown. You know the defensive stats. Northwestern falls to 1-4, 0-3 in Big Ten play. Michigan improves to 5-0, 2-0 in Big Ten play, as Michigan beats Northwestern 52-20. As week, I want to say this is week 7. Yep, week 7 comes to a close. We will get ready to open up week 8 and see where everything stands. And we have some recruiting issues that we'll have to take care of, as one recruit signed with Penn State and another one locked us out. We are no longer the number 1 team of the land. We got moved to number 2. So that'll be interesting. So Johnny Board reached his top 3. Wisconsin, Iowa, and Missouri. We are out in the cold. And then for wide receiver, Darrell Ogden, he decided he wanted to go to Penn State. So, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to be nice. Go ahead. Go to Penn State. Be a failure. I will be back in just a second, and we will recap the top 25 in the Heisman before we get ready to jump into Week 8. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. We're going to get into the top 25 and the Heisman Watch for week as we get ready to enter week number 8. So Florida State replaced us at number 1. We moved down to number 2. Miami still remains at number 3. Ohio State is at 4. Auburn's at 5. Duke is number 6. A&M's number 7. Tennessee remains at 8. Oklahoma is at 9. 10 is Texas Tech. LSU drops from number 4 to number 11 with a 8-point loss to Ohio State. Pittsburgh drops from 11 to 12. Notre Dame moves up 1 spot from 14 to 13. Florida drops 1 spot from 13 to 14. Minnesota is at number 15. Boise State at 16. South Carolina is 17. 18 is Oregon. 19 is SMU. 20 is UCLA. Arkansas at 21. Iowa enters the rankings at number 22. Louisville drops from 15 to 23 with a 42-34 loss to Clemson. TCU re-enters the rankings at number 24, and BYU enters at 25. Number 18, Texas. Number 22, Virginia Tech. And number 24, Kentucky are dropped from the rankings. As for the Heisman Watch, Mitch Cantrell still remains at the top. Kyle Gardner of UTEP is now at number 2. Tavarius Paris remains at number 3. Anthony Minchie of Clemson and Moses Pack of Texas Tech enter the Heisman Watch at number 4 and number 5, respectfully. Moses Pack, he had 224 yards on 10 catches and 3 touchdowns. That's a good reason to get you on the spot. And then Minchie had 205 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and then 2 rushing touchdowns. Another good reason. Paris was coming off a bye week. Gardner had 3 receiving touchdowns, 96 yards on 6 catches with 3 receiving touchdowns. That's a good one. And then Cantrell had 480 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, and then a rushing touchdown. So that's a damn good way to keep you where you are. We are getting ready to open week number 8. And we are going to be going on the road to Bloomington, Indiana to face the Indiana Hoosiers. Before we do that, we have some recruiting to clean up. Ogden is off our board as he is going to Penn State. Johnny Board is off our board because he has cut down his top 3. And that is it. I need to see. Nope. We are good. Alright, so we have 150 recruiting hours left. Let me see who is ready for a visit. And, oh damn, Jeff McQuarters is ready. And we need to get him in a visit quickly because he's going to Florida State week 7. We're going to bring him in when we play Oregon. And shit, I don't have anything to really hang a hat on yet. But you know what I am going to do? We're going to do it's a stretch, but we're going to do it anyway. Championship contendership for Quincy Dog. And we're gonna bring him in the week when we play USC. Matt Abrams, playing time, USC. Nope, we'll do it Michigan State. Um, okay, we're down close to 50 hours. Let's see. Coach Prestige. We'll do it. Michigan State. Got 35 hours left. We still got 2 weeks of recruiting that we can pull up. All right, so all our recruiting hours are spent at this point. We still have oh shit, majority. So we can't bring in Bryce Boyce because he has all his visits are locked in. He is visiting Penn State week 10 and Syracuse week 11, so we're probably going to be, we're going to be out on him. That's going to end up opening a spot. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just bring in a recruit. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll just bring him in. And you know what? Since he's locked up, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and just remove the hours. We can't schedule a visit, so we're just going to remove him from the board. Yep. And we're just going to throw that 25. We're going to throw that 25 hours. We're going to offer Kevin Eklund. And then we're going to do what we can right now. He's ready for a visit, and if I had 40 hours, I'd get him a visit. But I don't. Okay, so we got 10 hours left. Ain't nothing we can do. Alright, we are about to hit the road and play Indiana. This doesn't look like it's going to be much of anything. Let's take a look at the injury report. I want to get a status update on Quentin Wing. Yep, he is done 6 weeks for a broken collarbone. So, yep. So we're going to be running with our backup for our center. Indiana, let's see. Indiana doesn't have anybody on their injury report, so that's good for them. Let's take a look at their roster real quick and kind of familiarize myself a little bit. So their starting quarterback is Tim Stockton, a redshirt junior from Shelbyville, Illinois. He is a 2-year starter. He started last year. He played 9 games, threw for 2,500 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 9 picks. He's over 1,400 yards this year with 9 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. So he could be a problem. His backup is true freshman Cole Bernard, who, if he sees the field, they're really going to be in trouble, I think. But we'll see. Their top guys are wide receiver Sergio Opta and running back Ben Dubes, along with Zach Zetterstorm at will linebacker. So This is going to be interesting. I don't know. I'm expecting another Michigan victory, but as far as, well, what the final score will be, I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and get into this. They are 3-2 on the year. Hang on a second. They are, oh shit. All right, so they're 3-2 on the year, 2-0 in conference play. We're 5-0, 2-0 in conference play. You know what? Let's take one more look. I want to see what their schedule. What have they done for their schedule? So they lost to they lost to Notre Dame to open the year, and then they lost to Stanford. But they've managed to reel off 3 wins in a row. They beat FCS Midwest, they beat Michigan State, and they beat a 4-3 Maryland team. So we'll see. Their schedule only after their game against us, they have a home game against. They have another home game against Washington, and then the back part of their schedule comes to fruition as they will go to UCLA and Ohio State, both of which are 4-1, and then they will play Nebraska, and then they will close out the year against Northwestern and Purdue. So, yeah, their downfall might start this week, or it might really start week 10. We'll see. So we got a lot of teams that are 2-0 and that are undefeated in Big Ten play. We're undefeated. Ohio State's undefeated. UCLA, Iowa, Indiana, and Illinois. USC is 3-1. Minnesota is 2-1. And then you've got Then you've got 3 1-1 teams that are Oregon, Nebraska, and Washington. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. So let's get into it. Somebody's going to get their first loss in Big Ten play. It's either going to be Michigan or it's going to be Indiana. And let's get into it. So we're on the road. We're in Bloomington, Indiana. Michigan at number 2 in the country against an unranked Indiana Hoosiers.
Some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Indiana Hoosiers.
So 64 degrees, we're going to take the ball. And here comes the kick.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
And down to the 22.
The assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Michigan's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys.
Jeff Feeney's in the backfield. He takes the handoff and gets stopped.
Individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven.
Alexander with the catch across the middle. He gets 7.
They're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense...
Fuck. Franco gets taken down. Eric Dimbo is down with an injury. And we're going to look at 4th down, and we're going to have to punt the ball away.
And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Kick is up and away. It's going to be returned. And he's going to get stood up at the 41.
Up to the 41-yard line. So Indiana's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically...
All right, so Indiana will take over. And they march down the field, get themselves a field goal, and they take an early 3-0 lead. As Brian McSwain kicked a 22-yard field goal that was good. Michigan takes over to 25.
He'll start this drive firing.
Poe gets loose. He makes the catch, but it gets dropped.
Like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Hand off to Thrasher. He gets a block. He gets up the middle. 9 on the carry.
Help your field position as they're up at the 35.
We're at 3rd and inches.
Come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
Ran the option. Sprinkle gets down at the 45.
And then slides to avoid the hit.
This is an offense that can move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 45.
Ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking
Alexander coming across makes, or no, Pena coming across makes the catch, gets 9.
Once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And the Wolverines with a second and short.
Hand off to Thrasher. He gets stood up.
Will be stopped for no gain.
We're looking at 3rd and 2.
The offensive coordinator, because in first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Here's the pressure.
Throws a screen. Come on, give me a block. Feeney gets going. He gets up to the 28.
Pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force
another throw. This one out to Thrasher. He gets the first up to the 18.
Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
The Wolverines have a lot of options on 2nd and inches.
Handoff. Thrasher gets the first up to the 13.
10-yard line as the drive continues.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together.
Throws it out. Thrasher with the catch. He gets up to the 6. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 3.
5-yard line, they'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Handoff. Thrasher gets the first into the end zone, and Michigan scores, and they're up 6-3.
Offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And the kick is up. It is good. We're up 7-3.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this
kick is into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback.
We could see a legend born in game.
All right, so we are ahead 7-3 as Indiana will take over. They march down the field, but they end up giving it up on a 4th down play as they tried to go for it and got stuffed. We will pick up the ball at the 31 to start the drive.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Throws it out to Thrasher. He gets some blocks. He gets 8.
Running back
2nd and 2.
Weapon in the passing game, even
Feeney in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to get the first down and get down at the 44 as the first quarter comes to an end. Indiana is down 7-3 to Michigan, and we are starting to move the ball.
And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Handoff, Thrasher up the middle. He breaks a couple of tackles. He gets up to the 40.
But he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
Thrasher with another handoff, and he got only a yard. A big D tackle.
Down at 2nd and 9. Looking to fire.
Alexander with the catch across the middle. Makes the catch. He gets down to the 25. 1st and 10.
New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Alexander comes across, makes the catch, gets the first down, and he's down at the 7. 1st and goal.
Sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's going on.
We're going to move Alexander in motion.
The snap sets up to throw.
Poe.
Races to the end zone.
Shit!
And he was going for the
Oh,
touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
no
Defense
catch.
Rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to throw it again.
Pena with the catch across the middle, dives into the end zone. And Michigan increases their lead. 13-3 as they come in with the touchdown catch. Ramon Pena with the catch. Came across the middle, made the catch, and goes, oh, end zone. Pena with his 5th catch of the year. And the extra point is up. It's good. We're up 14-3.
Touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
And the kick is up. It is into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. Ball's at the 25. All right, let's see what they do. And they march down the field, get a touchdown, cut it to 14-10. We're going to get the ball at the 25 with 6 minutes to go. Tim Stockton hit Joe Isaac for our 27-yard score. All right, so we have 6 minutes to go in the quarter. We do not get the ball to start the second half, so it is on us to put out another good drive. Thrasher catch the ball. No, he dropped it out of the backfield. Think he thought he was trying to
And at this point,
run before he crawled.
Serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Mother.
Yeah, nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read.
Poe with the catch. He's going to end up short.
About a yard short of the first down.
Question is, do we want?
I think you need a better
Do we
play.
give them the ball,
Back out a little bit because the
or do we go
throws
for
gotta at
it?
least make it to the sticks.
I think we're going to head and punt it.
You're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first
All
down.
right.
I think
Kick
you need to start
is
being a bit
away.
more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
He's going to return it,
Only needs a swing.
and he gets to the 38.
Example of not settling for a
All right, so they're going to start with the ball. Let's see what their response is. They get stopped. We get the ball back at the 30 after a 8-yard return by Conklin. We've got
And here comes the
4:35
Michigan
left
offense
in the
back on
half.
the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out. And they'll
Thrasher
try to
takes a
do better this time.
handoff up the middle. He gets
Put
6.
that foot in the ground and get it up to the
2nd and 4.
37-yard line. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top.
Oh,
And that's going to be incomplete.
almost made the catch, but
no flags.
no flag. I would have,
And the
I don't know.
Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Alexander
Oh,
dropped
really
it.
gonna use that catch.
And
Physical pass defense. It brings
we're going to
up
have to
the
punt it
down.
again.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
We kicked it away again. This one's going to get returned. And he gets taken down at the 28.
At about the 28-yard line.
Oh, so we are not having a very good drive. And they take the lead before the half as they get on the board as Stockton hits Sergio Opta for a 7-yard score. 17-14, 1:42 to go. We're starting out at the 25.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste.
We
as they
got to
take
figure
over here in
something
the
out.
final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Thrasher
On the screen.
got loose. He gets up to the 45.
Keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the
Throw.
right.
Alexander, he dropped it.
There forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Ho with the kick.
To the big fella.
They're able to find the tight end
Well,
for an easy completion, but good job.
he made the
tackling,
catch.
allowing him to get the 1st down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Ho with the
It's
catch.
in, it's from.
He's
He
down.
gets it to the
103 to
38-yard
go.
line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job moving
Conklin
that
with the
football,
catch
and
across
you
the
can tell this
middle.
quarterback
Up to the
really has a lot
26.
of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10.
Pena coming across the middle. He gets the 1st down.
They'll get it
Down to the 10-yard line, and we're going to call a timeout.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game
30
here
seconds
late
to
in the
go.
first half.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns
Feeney
it
with the
upfield and makes
catch.
That
Gets
completion
down
will take it inside
to the
the
4.
The offense is threatening. This will likely be the last play of the
Okay,
half.
we're calling the last
We've got a
timeout.
timeout
We've got
in the
7
remaining
seconds to
of
go.
the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
We're going to try and throw it once.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they
Hope.
try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half.
Ow, no.
Incomplete. He was shooting
All right,
for
we're
the
going to
end
kick a
zone right
21-yard
there.
field
So
goal.
they're going to send out the field goal unit to try to draw even here before the half.
And
And he missed.
no, we missed.
And after
I thought we had it, but we
now
missed it.
field goal.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
So we're going to go into the half down by 3.
That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that
All
offensive
right,
line.
so we are starting
Wolverines will kick it away to
half
start the
number
second
2.
half.
Indiana is got the ball. They are ahead by 3. And they will start at the 25-yard line. So we'll get the ball to start our first drive at the 30. 8:42 to go as Conklin, he had a minuscule punt return of a single yard.
Here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field.
Ah, damn it. Couldn't get loose.
Get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through.
Well, they got a yard on that one.
The defense was onto something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back.
Got the catch. Pena gets 5. We're looking at 4th and 8. We're going to have to punt it away.
On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch.
And a fair catch at the 23.
You set up
We'll get the ball back at the 46 after a punt. A punt return from Conklin of 21 yards.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last
Handoff, Thrasher breaks the tackle, trucks the guy, and gets down to the 38.
Down at the 38, it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
Dropped it.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass.
Another throw. Poe with this catch. He gets to the 17.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Pena with 4 on the catch. Austin Gee is down injured.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw again. Under fire.
Conklin dropped it.
Jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal.
And he's going to make it. We're going to tie it at 17.
That field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
All right, so we're looking at the 17-17 tie.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
And we're going to get the ball at the 43. Conklin called for a fair catch, so let's see if we can put together a good drive here.
Give to the back.
Thrasher up the middle, broke a tackle, up to the 45.
Down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
To the ground.
Handoff, Thrasher got 3.
Thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire.
Ho with the catch. He only got 2. 3rd and 5.
This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass.
Catch by Conklin. He gets up to the 27. 1st and 10.
First down at the 27. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
And Thrasher only got a yard.
The open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
To the air on 2nd down.
Quick throw. Pena with the catch.
And it is a
Gets the first down to the 17.
Tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10.
Thrasher up the middle.
He's
Gets to the
right
10. Picks up 7.
Trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
The handoff. Thrasher.
He's brought down just right
Close. 3rd and inches.
and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd
And he got cut down. He's at the goal line.
Just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1.
Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Handoff. Thrasher breaks through. Gets the touchdown. And Michigan takes the lead, 23-17.
Coming into the season, it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Ready to try the point after.
And the kick is up. It is good. 10 plays, 56 yards, 317. And Michigan takes the lead, 24-17.
Let's get right to the pictures. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville.
And we will see a return. He gets taken down at the 18. So let's see what the defense does as a response. And the response, get them stopped. We'll get the ball at the 8-yard line to start the play. Start our next drive. Our first drive of the final quarter.
So here comes the Michigan offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah,
Alexander with a catch coming across. He gets 5.
They gotta go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you could run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this
Pena with a catch coming across. He makes the first down up to the 25.
Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Looking at 1st and 10.
Not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense
Run the counter, got a yard.
All game long.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock.
Oh,
Start to really
and no catch. 3rd and 9.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
On 3rd down, he'll try to
Poe coming across. He makes the catch. First down up to the 42.
Gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Wolverines are on the move.
Thrasher takes a handoff up the middle. He's going to get the first and more. Up to the 43. Darren Bibbs is down with an injury.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Throw. Thrasher makes a catch, but there's a flag on the play. And I don't like this call. Offensive pass interference. And that was on Ramon Pena. 10-yard loss.
Wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
So we're looking at first and 20.
He'll set up to throw.
And that one's dropped.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Blade with the catch. He gets 7. And Thrasher is down with an injury. Echo will come in and be his replacement. We're going to have
this will be the 8th
interesting
play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
Alexander coming in motion.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
And the throw, Badgett makes the catch. He's short by a yard. 4th and 1.
The defense need the stop. Great job getting the third.
We're going for it.
They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by the
Echo. Oh man, So Thrasher is done for the day with a pec strain, and they're going to have the ball at the 37. We read that play wrong and paid for it. And their response, march down the field, get a field goal, cut it to 24-20, 4:34 left in the game. McSwain kicked a 35-yard field goal. We have got to put together a decent drive. We cannot.
And here
we
comes
have got
the
to.
Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out.
Echo got a yard.
Got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive gains.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Under fire.
Pena with the catch gets the first down up to the 38.
Nice game.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first
Throw it out.
downs,
Echo makes the catch. Throws a stiff arm. Gets 9.
Pick up there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
Looking at 3.
He didn't get
Sprinkle with 3:08. Got Feeney in the backfield.
Yards, but you could tell.
And he's going to get the first and some more as he gets to the 39.
Getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
First down, Michigan, as they keep marching down the field.
Like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down.
Jesus Christ.
He was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender. Throw.
Conklin with the catch. Timeout by Indiana. 3rd and 3.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in-route.
Echo with the handoff. He's going to get 2. And a double injury timeout. Michigan's Austin Gee and John Brzezinski are down. Looking at 4th and 1 at the 29.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. Tries to get it on the ground.
Echo gets the first down. Indiana uses the timeout.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop.
Gee is going to be out with bruised ribs for now.
They're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The Wolverines.
They've got one timeout left. Echo takes the handoff. He's going up, first down and more. Final timeout called as we're going to have 1st and goal at the 9. And Murskowski is out with a pulled hamstring. Dom Venerable will be his replacement. 2:35 left in the game. 1st and goal at the 9. And he gets 5 up to the 4.
Now on 2nd and goal.
This should be the last play before the 2-minute timeout.
Power football.
Echo gets into the end zone, and Michigan increases their lead to 2 scores.
With that, they are closing in.
They're up 30-20.
With this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they
So
get down
Echo
close to
with
the
the
end zone.
touchdown
That's his
run.
5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
So Echo with the touchdown run. He had 6 for 34 with the score. We've got 2:10 left. And the kick is up. It's 31-20. 11 plays, 75 yards.
75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they
2:24 off the clock.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
All right, kick is up and away into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
2:10 to go, 25-yard line. Let's see what happens. And that's going to be the end of the game.
They get the win there.
Final score,
when you have a 0 in the
31-28 as they
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0.
It's closer.
So we know they're going to a bowl
Dom
game.
Thrasher named player of the
They've got
game.
their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So they scored. Ben Dobbs ran it in from 7 yards out. They put up a 2-point conversion to cut the lead to 31-28, but they ran out of time. All right, so for Indiana, Tim Stockton, 20 of 29, 283, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Ben Dubes, 27 carries, 130 yards, and a touchdown. Sergio Opta, 6 for 72 with a touchdown. Tremaine Casey, 4 for 60. Joe Isaac, 3 for 40 with a touchdown. And for Indiana, on the defensive side, they ended up with 2 sacks. Thad Johnson got 1. Eric Dembo and Zach Kumar ended up with half sacks each. No interceptions for Indiana. Michigan, for their defense, they ended up with 2 sacks. Isaiah Penny had 1. Cordell Keaton had the other. No interceptions. For the passing game, Sprinkle went 31 of 45, 315, 1 touchdown. Dom Thrasher, 17 for 109 with 2 scores. Eckel, 6 for 34 with 1 score. On the receiving front, Ramon Pena, 8 for 73 with a touchdown. John Poe, 6 for 66. Thrasher, 5 for 46. Alexander, 4 for 45. And then Conklin, 3 for 32. Michigan increases their record to 6-0, 3-0 in conference play. Indiana falls to 3-3, 2-1 in conference play. And week 8 is going to end with Michigan at 6-0 as we get ready to move into week number 9 and the start of the official CFP, if I remember correctly. I think it's week 9 or week 10. So we're going to enter week 9. We get our second commitment of the year as Deontay Sheets from Fairfield, Ohio, has signed on the dotted line. Joining him will be wide receiver Tyreek Camper from Parmas, New Jersey. So we get 2 commitments. We lose 2 recruits, 1 to Louisville and 1 to Miami. And then we lose some others. We jump back into number 1. So we had Deontay Sheets and Tyreek Camper commit to us. Emmanuel Toll will be paying us a visit this week. We lost out on Jeff McQuarters. He signed with Florida State. Adonis Quick narrowed down his top 3. He's looking at Miami, Georgia, and Florida State. Ian Ekwin is paying us a visit this week. Garrison Cotry has narrowed his 3 down to Alabama, Florida State, and Miami. And then Theodore Walters decides to sign with Louisville, and Kevin Ekwe signed with Miami. So we made the right, I think we made the right move getting, I don't know, is that the kid that, no, that's the kid that we just put on the fucking list. Oh, okay, so yeah. Alright, so CFP doesn't start for another week. I thought we had more time. Alright, so let's wrap it up here. Top 25. We are back to being number 1. And that would be the reason for that would be because Florida State lost to Duke 31-19. So Michigan's at 1. Miami, Duke, Ohio State, and Texas A&M are your top 5. Tennessee's at 6. Oklahoma's at 7. Florida State drops from number 1 to number 8 with their loss. Pittsburgh is at 9. Florida's at 10. South Carolina's at 11. Notre Dame is at 12. LSU drops to number 13 after a 3-point loss to Tennessee. Boise State moves up from 16 to 14. Auburn drops from 5 to 15 after a loss to South Carolina. UCLA moves up to number 16. Iowa's at 17. BYU's at 18. TCU's at 19. Clemson enters the rankings at number 20. Texas Tech drops from number 10 to number 21, coming off a loss to Baylor. Rice enters the rankings at 22. Georgia at 23. Minnesota drops from 15 to 24 after a 41-17 loss to USC. And Oregon loses their second game of the year, 38-15 to Ohio State, dropping from 18 to 25. And coincidentally, they are playing us this week, so there's a good chance they may suffer their 3rd loss of the year. SMU at 19, Arkansas at 21, and Louisville at 23 dropped out of the rankings. So they lose 3 rankings. Oh, man. The conference records, oh, wow, okay. Let's take a look at the conference standings real quick. So we have 5 teams at 3-0. Those being Illinois, Iowa, UCLA, Iowa, Ohio State, and Michigan. USC's at 4-1. Indiana is at 2-1, as is Washington. Minnesota's at 2-2. Wisconsin's at 2-2. Oregon's at 1-2, as is Nebraska. Maryland's at 1-3. Michigan State's at 1-3. Rutgers is 1-4. Penn State and Northwestern at 0-4, and Purdue is at 0-3. Not good. Heisman Watch. Mitch Cantrell is still at the top. Tavarius Paris moves up to number 2. Kyle Gardner drops to number 3. Moses Pack moves up to number 4. And Anthony McKee drops to number 5. McKee had 296 and a passing touchdown against Virginia Tech. Pack had 6 for 123 and 2 receiving touchdowns in their loss to Baylor. Gardner had 4 for 43 with a receiving touchdown in their win against Florida International. Paris had 297 with 4 passing touchdowns. He also had a rushing touchdown in South Carolina's victory over Auburn. And then Cantrell had 297 and 2 touchdowns through the air. And then they had a rushing touchdown in the loss against Baylor. At this point, Cantrell looks to be the favorite. If it's not going to be him, it looks like it probably may end up going to Tavarius Paris. Kyle Gardner may be a dark horse depending on what stats he's able to put up for the rest of the year. And that is going to be it. So we're sitting at 6-0. We're about to enter week 9. We are going to face the Oregon Ducks, who are sitting at number 25 in the country. Oregon has the better overall, but they have had a very sloppy year. Actually, let's take a look at their injury report. So Quentin Wing is out 5 more weeks with that broken collarbone. As for Oregon, they have right guard Kenyon Shoemaker out for another week with a broken hand, and cornerback Dion Ellington out for 2 weeks with a broken thumb. That is not good. All right, let's see who's running the show at Oregon this year. Robert Wells is running the show. He's from Rancho Cucamonga, California. He's a redshirt junior. He has been with Oregon for 2 years. Well, he's been with Oregon for 3 years, actually. He was with them from 2028. He played 2 games. He did not make an appearance in 2029. He has appeared in 6 games this year. He's thrown for 1,785 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 7 picks. Basically, we know if we can rattle him, just based on his stats, if we can rattle him, he's going to have a bad year. He's going to have a bad game. The star of their offense is running back Nolan Love. He's the star. This is his first year with Oregon. He's bounced around. He started at Washington in 2028, transferred to Arizona State in 2029, and then transferred to Oregon this year. He has 731 yards and 11 touchdowns, matching his total he had with Arizona State last year. So he's already on his way to having a better year than he had last year. So we'll see. But we will have that game. We will have that set up tomorrow. I will also I will also be doing a. I think I will also be doing a. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I wanted to wait until the CFP came out to do a mid-season thing, but that's fucking 9 weeks into the year, so. But we'll be back tomorrow. We are going to pick up with. We're going to pick up with the 2 home games. We're gonna play 4-2 Oregon and then 6-1 USC. Those will be tomorrow's games. I know those are gonna be tough. The Oregon game is usually interesting, and then USC is always tough because you just never know. I may do a. I think I may end up doing a mid-season video in between. I'm not sure. May end up doing a mid-season video before this. I'm not 100% certain, but I'll figure that part out later. So we're gonna wrap this up. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up because I need to get dinner and figure out what I'm gonna do. All right, so we will pick this up tomorrow. We will have the home games against Oregon and US. Basically, we'll have weeks 9 and 10. CFP rankings will come out, I believe, week 10, so we will see where we are after the Oregon game in the CFP, and then we will have the bracket, and we will continue our march through the 2030 season as we look forward to getting into the playoffs and launching our defense of the national championship. So until tomorrow, I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good day or a good night. And like I said, we will see you guys tomorrow for weeks 9 and 10 against Oregon and USC.